The Correlation Heatmap indicator, which is available for various platforms on the TradingFinder website. Traders can access this indicator on the TradingView website from this section, and to learn how the indicator works and operates, they can read this page. To access the indicator on the TradingView website, go to the Indicator section, search for the indicator's name, and after selecting it, apply it to your chart. For quick access and easier switching between indicators, enable the Auto Favorites option to add the indicator to your favorites in TradingView. Once the indicator is loaded onto the chart, a settings window will appear on the chart. The Correlation Heatmap indicator is a special and particularly practical tool that allows traders to observe and analyze the correlation between different assets and major symbols over time. This indicator uses cool and warm colors to show the correlation status, indicating which assets are moving in the same direction and which ones are moving in the opposite direction of the trading symbol on which the indicator has been applied. This tool supports the Forex market, stocks, cryptocurrencies, and custom modes, and we can even use it to display trading sessions like London, New York, and Tokyo on the histogram. This allows us to see how correlations change with the start of each session, or to perform more specialized analyses based on trading tensions on the chart. Overall, this heat map provides a comprehensive, specialized, and extensive display of capital flows, key alignment points of currency pairs or altcoins, and intermarket changes. Here, we have currently applied the indicator to the XIUSD symbol, and on the right side of the histogram, it shows us the correlation status. From 0 upwards, it moves toward cool colors, indicating positive correlation, which can range from 0 to 1 or 100%. From 0 down to -1 or -100%, it moves toward warm colors, and the further it goes down, the more it indicates negative correlation in the market. If it moves toward cool colors, it signals positive correlation on the chart. Currently, we can see that for the reference symbol or the reference currency we have selected, which is XAUSD, the trading symbol XAUSD has the highest correlation with this symbol. We can track the correlation value over time on the right side, and as we can see here, with the opening of the London session, its correlation has also increased, and by the time we reach the New York session, it has reached the highest correlation in the market, and both have moved in the same direction. In the following charts, we can observe the state of their correlation over various different time periods. For example, here the XQUSD symbol had a positive correlation in the past, but over time a negative correlation has also occurred here, and currently it is fluctuating between values close to 0 up to 50%. At the moment, it seems to be at a positive 10% correlation. In the next section, we also see that the XAUSD symbol has a negative correlation with the LTIC-USD or Litecoin symbol, a negative correlation with Bitcoin, and also a negative correlation with Ethereum. In this way, we can analyze the correlation status in the market. In the Settings section, under the Input tab, there are options available to us. In the first part, called Logic Setting, there is an option where we can set the correlation period value, which determines the number of historical candles used to calculate the correlation. A higher value makes the heat map smoother but slower to respond, while a lower value increases the indicator's sensitivity to price changes and delays. In the next part, we can select the market status from the available options here, which include Forex, stocks, crypto, and finally, a custom mode. In the next section, we can also enable or disable the session-related settings here. Here, by default, the display of trading sessions is enabled, and by disabling this option, the sessions will be removed from the heat map and will not be shown. In the lower section, we can also choose the market mode between Forex and stocks. In the next section, we can select the reference currency, and when we add the indicator to the chart, it automatically considers the currency we are currently on as the reference currency. However, we can change this currency to any desired one in the settings section. In the lower section, we can also choose how to display the trading symbols. Out of the available trading symbols, 20 symbols are listed here, and we can change each one as we wish and review its status within the heat map. The first symbol is set as silver and our reference currency is gold, and in the same way we can adjust their status. In the last section we can enable or disable the display of input values in the status line. By default, this option is enabled, and if we disable it, the input values in the status line will be hidden. Here we can see that the gold symbol is in a downtrend on the 15-minute time frame, and the silver symbol also has a positive correlation with this symbol. And this indicates that the silver symbol is also currently in a downtrend and is correlated with the gold symbol. But here we can see that the Litecoin symbol, shown in orange, has a negative correlation with the gold symbol, with about a 30% correlation. So as much as the gold symbol drops, the Litecoin symbol is currently rising. Well, friends, we've reached the end of this indicator tutorial. We'd be happy if you shared your comments and suggestions with us in the comments section.